weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
When she's outside, Rainie's constantly surrounded by timefall. But within a 1.5-meter radius of her body, a different kind of precipitation is observed. We call it core fall. Anything it touches is restored to an earlier state. In other words, it has the power to heal and repair, to counteract timefall's effects. Sadly, people only see the timefall, and not the remarkable woman standing in the eye of the storm. Still no signs of growth?
I should be due any day now. If things were normal, that is. But the baby's still stuck at 7 months.
She has still baby syndrome. Have you ever heard of it?
I met a few preppers in Mexico that had something like that.
They're not isolated cases. It seems to be happening everywhere. Though who knows if it's a syndrome or a symptom of something else.
Simply put, the fetus stops growing at about 7 months. To be clear, it doesn't die, but it no longer moves, as if it's frozen in time. Several treatments, including C-sections, have been attempted. Unfortunately, removal from the womb invariably results in death. And while not all pregnancies are affected, it's yet another contributing factor to the already low birth rate. The Genetic Diversity Conservation Initiative just isn't enough to compensate.
You got any idea what's causing it?
There's speculation that it's due to an imbalance in the beach itself. I'm sure it's been explained to you before that countless individual beaches exist, a multiverse of beaches, so to speak, and that they are all governed by an upper beach on a higher plane. Expansion of the chiral network to cover the whole UCA may have inadvertently disrupted the link to that beach. Or so they think.
BB units were also 7-month-old fetuses. So it's not hard to believe that the beach might very well influence the unborn.
While I can offer you no concrete answer, I can state that the plan to extend the chiral network into the Australian continent, to take it worldwide, is also intended to help restore balance to the aforementioned upper beach. And in doing so, it is possible that we may resolve the issue of still baby syndrome.
Sam, it's Charlie. I'm pleased to inform you that you can now use the map on your Ring terminal to check the weather forecast. We utilize information provided by Rainey, as well as local historical data to make predictions. Take them into consideration when plotting your routes.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Sam, Tarman here. A short while ago, the tar currents became incredibly unstable. It's gotten so bad that the DHV Magellan can't travel safely. We're still looking into what might have caused this, and we'll be in touch the second we know more.
You in back. He's its host. Welcome back. I just got out of the shower then started streaming again. Oh yay. Did you enjoy it? So bloody hot.
Enough already.
In Satin Garden, still no air.
Came in handy.
I did enjoy my shower but hot again. Yes, it is hot again.
Okay.
Sam, there's an animal that appears to be on its own. This could be a good opportunity to assist the shelter with their preservation.
What do you think of the game so far?
Right. Gotta load cargo onto the shelf from the back.
I think it's great. Is it worth the 79.99 though, or should I wait for sale? To me it's worth it, but you will be waiting a while before it goes on sale. Hey Ragnar. Hey Radar. Welcome. I think the crown thing isn't new, cause Radar has one and hasn't new.
What's that?
Good evening, Sam. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the...
Wait, are you Sam? Then does that mean you carry this hefty delivery all the way from West Fort Knott? Way to make an entrance. We welcome you with open arms. Now let's get this cargo of yours processed. I didn't know someone could deliver cargo in such great condition. I'm glad we asked you. I hope you'll continue to support us in the days ahead. All right. Can you connect your Cupid to our facility?
How is everyone?
Now displaying your current order grade.
And now we're finally connected to the chiral network. This should make our job so much easier. And to make your job easier, I've gone ahead and shared data for a suit I think you'll love. Oh, right. I also wanted to give you this as thanks. Introducing the Blood Boomerang. Throw it properly and it'll come right back to your hand. It's a reusable weapon in that regard. Folds up nicely too, so it's quite easy to carry. You'll find it's especially effective against BTs, so give it a try against the next one you meet. With the aid of your network, we should also be able to develop stronger measures to defend against belligerents. Which we need since the brigands out west have rapidly improved their arsenal in recent days. Honestly, you couldn't have gotten here at a better time. Thanks be to you, we'll finally be able to focus on our research. As the chiral network has expanded, we're seeing more and more anomalies outside of the bounds of its coverage. This has led the brigands to conclude that the network itself is responsible for the worsening state of the world, which is why they're opposed to its expansion. But it's not like we can sit back and do nothing. If we don't try to improve things, humanity's doomed to go extinct. One day they started sporting a whole lot more weaponry, including grenade launchers with custom tranquilizing gas rounds. Thing is, the brigands don't have a chiral printer at their base as far as we know. So, where'd they get all the new hardware all of a sudden? Kind of worrying, don't you think? At this observatory, we focus on monitoring the behavior of tar currents. There's a patch of BT territory due north of here, and just beyond it is land that's currently being subsumed by tar. There's no telling when the facility will be lost to the tar as well. So it's important that we contribute to the research and development of countermeasures while we can. Incidents of tar current instability have grown more frequent, but we haven't been able to determine much more than that thus far. Thanks to the chiral network, though, we expect we'll be able to improve our instrument accuracy. After I moved to Australia, the locals learned me all the ins and outs of the boomerang. I then designed a new type that's effective against BTs as well. You infuse it with Doom's blood before throwing it. The bigger the charge, the greater the potency. Naturally, most people would have to rely on blood bags sourced from donors, but since you have Doom's, you can also use your own blood on the spot. Unlike traditional firearms, it hardly makes noise. If your enemies don't actually see you throw it, they'll have a hard time finding you. That said, don't expect it to do too much damage to humans. Not unless you manage to hit them in just the right spot, at least. We appreciate the help. Best of luck to you, Sam. The tar currents are acting up again. Guess it's back to work for me. Let's both keep on keeping on.
That was excellent work, Sam. Thanks to you, the better part of the Western continent has access to our services. Now it's time for you to head north and continue to expand network coverage. It is imperative that you connect all of Australia, stabilizing the environment and eliminating the remaining anomalies. There will be challenges, of course, but I know you have what it takes to overcome them. I expect more great things from you, in short.
Sam, this is Tom here. We believe that we've finally determined the location of whatever's thrown the tar currents into chaos. The chiralium levels there are pretty high, though, and BTs are almost certain to be present as well. I hate to ask, but would you mind taking a look for us? It's close to your current position. I've sent you the coordinates. We're counting on you, Sam.
Order completed. Well done.
Thanks. We appreciate it.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
Easy does it. spirits of the dead are close. Heads up, Sam. It's not safe. They're not human. Don't underestimate them.
Fish orange white eyes. Fish orange white eyes. Fish orange white eyes.
Are they trying to lay a trap for us? The Odra deck is reacting to something. We should keep an eye on it and proceed with caution. There's too many. You can't handle them all by yourself. But maybe you can split them up. Take them one by one. He's escaped, Sam. Up into that tower. He's too quick. Must have gone up to the roof.
say Nirvana? Is he implying this is some sort of realm for the enlightened?
You're right.
It's her, isn't it? The girl from before? I have no idea what just happened, but we should probably take her back to the DHV Magellan, hmm?
Now displaying your current porter grade.
careful, careful.
Come on.
Careful.
Come down.
You got it?
Come on.
Thanks.
Hello everyone.
When she has nightmares, it seems.
There are those who connect with the beach during REM sleep, allowing a tremendous amount of chiralium to flow into their bodies.
Hey lady.
Is your wrist gonna be okay?
Yeah. We ran some blood and DNA tests on her. And checked her for signs of injury.
As far as we can tell from a medical perspective, her health is in perfect condition.
Hello Sophie, waving hand. Welcome to the stream.
Not to mention the tar-like fluid that came.
Hope well.
We're still
Hi
analysing
lady.
both. And there's more.
Hello Forsaken, waving hand.
Indeed. But that's not what I'd call them. Much closer to a chiral rash, I would say. You know how chiral allergies can sometimes trigger goosebumps? It's like that.
Doing good, thank you, hope you're good.
The tar-like
Sorry, have no
solutions can
mic.
accelerate the passage of time on contact, it seems.
We suspect she has dooms too.
And that when she's levitating,
How you coping with the heat, lady?
it's common amongst sufferers.
That space or realm she left behind to come here. The fellow we saw called it Nirvana, I believe. But to me, it looked like the land of...
In well, just this heat is unbearable, no bloody air.
She's a living human being. And I believe that she was born in that place. After things settled down, I spoke with her for a little. Or tried to. She was still in shock.
It's okay, I try not to take. When I'm gaming, but I'm a woman, we can't help it, lol, rolling on the floor laughing.
Doesn't seem like she has one. As far as I could tell. So...
Yes, Sophie, it really is.
I named her myself. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, huh?
To talk when I'm gaming, I mean.
Sam, it's Charlie. We've recently received a report of brigands engaging in suspicious
Lady, did you see my comment on a Blackpool short?
But I don't think we can afford to ignore this. Please access the DHV Magellan's delivery terminal to undertake this main order.
It's important to remember that defeating...
Yes, I did, thank you. I'll definitely reply, smiling face with smiling eyes. My head can't cope with this heat.
...to the world of the dead for the time being.
Thank you, lady. Yes, I know it's crazy heat.
Before I forget, Sam, it seems you left some cargo behind outside the Northern Environmental Observatory, where the tar bubbled up before we were whisked away to the other side. You remember all that excitement, yes? Anyway, Tarman was kind enough to collect your cargo for us. It's been placed in your private locker aboard the DHV Magellan.
Sam, we've received an urgent request from the Northern Environmental Observatory. Brigands to the west of the facility have got their hands on a large stockpile of weapons and have taken it back to their base. This happened shortly after the recent tarfall abated. The surrounding area was littered with...
Please, I need air, I beg you, rolling on the floor laughing.
The brigands wasted no time gathering up everything they could and hauling it back to their encampment. This included weapons and gear unlike any we've seen before. And now we've begun observing new brigand units in the field. These ones are...
I don't understand this top fans thing.
luminescent light
I
strength.
say the same thing, it's so humid, isn't it?
They're more resistant to damage. Melee and electrical attacks are especially ineffective against them. These units have
I don't either.
outfitted for close quarters combat, and their
Yes, very humid.
troubling to say the least. Their presence likely indicates that the brigands are gearing up for a raid of some sort. And if we ignore this development, the brigands could use their new toys to attack the observatory, and there's no telling what might happen then. So we need to seize all of them before they have a chance to do so. Moreover, the latest data
How's her day been, lady?
strongly suggests an explosion of some sort occurred just beneath the Earth's surface not long ago. APAS analyzed the shockwave and has concluded that it is consistent with the type produced by ground-penetrating ordnance. This leads us to believe that the cargo the brigands secured may have included...
Would you like to join our Facebook page?
Directly assaulting the brigands using firearms risks triggering these devices, and we cannot predict how that would affect the region. Any sort of...
It's been okay, thank you. How was yours?
It is therefore critical that you avoid combat and secure the cargo without alerting them if possible. I implore you to take on this main order, Sam. And soon.
Sure, Sophie, that would be very nice. My head been playing up all day, keep getting head cats. That's the issue with the heat, Sophie, causes headaches. Lady, do you have Discord?
My name's Sam!
Cause it won't allow to put the link in the chat, so I can send it you on Discord. Okay, thank you, Sophie. Oh wait. https://www.facebook.com/share/g/16s txyutfp !mibextid =$WWXIFR. Our page are welcome to join. What's her Discord lady? I'll invite you to my server. Okay, done it, Sophie.
Someone's out there.
Thank you very much. Hang on, let me get it. We appreciate all the support we can get. Wisteria 5686. That's my Discord. You're welcome. Shared you out on Facebook, Twitch and my community page. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you, Starstruck thumbs up, light skin tone. I appreciate everyone that supports us.
Definitely not alone.
You're very welcome, Sophie. I sent you a Discord request. Thanks, Sophie, I accepted you.
Thanks for coming to visit. Thanks for coming. One moment while I process your orders. You found us a new furry friend? Much appreciated, Sam. We'll be sure to take fantastic care of them.
Welcome, everyone.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
We appreciate the support.
That's that then. Thanks.
Order completed. Well done.
How is everyone? I tried to play the first game of this one, but I didn't finish it. I am a fan of Norman though. Same. I love The Walking Dead. It is a good game, but you would think we would have more viewers as it's a new game. I have played the first Death Stranding as well. How is a dancing fella at lady face with tears of joy? Would you say this game is addictive? I mean in a fun way and not an unhealthy way. I wasn't interested in it, but that's just me. Views generally go up after the live stream, I find. The first Death Stranding is available to watch on my channel. He's doing good, thanks Sophie. Papa, yes.
Stretch my legs.
Ah, good to hear it, lady. My fella is the one streaming face with tears of joy. Mr. Forsaken.
What's out there?
Yes, Sophie, it's great you both do it. I try my best, but I get bored. Half the time, that's why I'm not always streaming. I understand that, Sophie. especially in this heat. It's horrible day sweating. Yes, I've been taking like 3 showers a day. You get out the shower sweating again like face with peeking eye, face with peeking eye, face with peeking eye. Exactly. Bloody pointless. But then you end up so irritated. Yes, can't win. Don't wanna be stinking to death either. No, you can't. I'm hoping it cools down this week. True lol, grinning squinting face. Oh god, my head is at it again. No sweaty pieces, thank you. Face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy. Face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy. At least the bras will be available for these men. Face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy. I'm defo gonna make a thumbnail face with tears of joy. That's a good point. Rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
Well done, Sam. That's the last of the cargo. Let's head to our destination and make the delivery.
FCK the bras in this heat. Opts only if are at home house. I know, Sophie, because they irritate us when it's so hot. I took the dog to the beach today, but I regret being in the sun. My head can't cope. I get migraines from heat, Sophie. Yes, my head hurts, then I start feeling sick, so I try keep out the sun as much as possible. I also burn too easily, I got olive skin.
Okay, just a bit further now.
I'm super white, lol, grinning, squinting face with tears of joy like worse than milk. Don't help me with being really dark-haired. My hair goes too dry.
Did you really go out and steal all that stuff from the brigands? Way to go, Sam. Let me get started on processing your haul. I can't find a single scratch on any of this stuff. You truly are one of a kind.
Mine is originally ginger, but I dyed blonde. On Death Stranding, the first one, just for doing deliveries after completing the game, I got more views on that than the story. That's weird. Just wish you could stay in a ice cool pool all day, but then you can't sleep in it either because it's dangerous. When I have completed this one, and if I do delivery streams on this one, most likely I will get more viewers. Yes, it's hard to determine what will do better.
We want you to have this data as thanks.
Yes, babe, but Forsaken Gamer. Yes, Sophie, and sleeping in this heat is so hard. It's always the way, Sophie.
We've increased your allocation of materials. Our way of saying thanks.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
I am glad you came in, lady.
The guidepost data we just shared with you is great for making landmarks to prevent people from getting lost.
You got loads of views on the deliveries, babe. I'm surprised you ain't got a load on this since it's a new game. Cowboy hat face, howdy earthlings, alien lurking G while swimming in the pool. Lady is my bestie, babe. Smiling face with smiling eyes. It's my brother.
Prone to flooding, so I imagine extra long bridges will be especially handy.
He your Phil, he your Sophie's sister.
There's actually one other thing I wanted to talk about. Call it a little insight into the cargo you recovered on our behalf.
Hi.
It included a device I believe you guys have taken to calling a chiral jammer. These jammers are capable of disrupting the flow of local tar currents. In addition, you also recovered some explosives modded to be able to...
Hey Tommy boy, you. Can you send some cold air to me, please? Hello, aquatic waving hand.
Needless to say, both these items could have been used to deliver an enormous blow to the chiral network.
How you doing, Tommy?
We've really dodged a bullet. But what I'd like to know is why this tech wound up in their hands in the first place. Can't chalk it up.
I have y'all on Bluetooth so loud the neighbors can hear it. Lol.
Knew in advance that the tar was hiding cargo. We've got to consider the possibility that someone gave them a heads up. Food for thought on the road ahead.
Excellent
Lol.
work, Sam.
Lady ain't we bestie, smiling face with smiling eyes.
Once you're back on board,
Lol,
the
no cold air here. It's 38 plus C here.
Order completed. Well done.
See you, lady. Cowboy hat face waving hand. England can't cope with this heat, literally no air. Yes, smiling face with smiling eyes. We can't, Sophie.
Stop it.
Someone doesn't like shoes?
Wouldn't mind the heat if there was a little breeze.
She won't even touch any normal food. But at least we managed to convince her to take a shower. No, no, no.
Yes, me too. It's the fact it's so humid.
Seems like a real handful.
She just needs some time to settle.
You must be tired, Sam.
Where are you from, lady? Good old Barnsley. Texas here, cowboy hat face alien. I'm a Barnsley lass. I'm from Reading but moving to the coast, Tokyo Tower. Oh wow, Texas.
Sam, it's Charlie. Be advised that we have a new assignment waiting for you. I'll need to brief you on upcoming objectives as well. Access the delivery terminal at the Northern Environmental Observatory to take on this main order.
I live in the countryside though in a small village called El Sicar. Moving Blackpool for me. That beautiful Sierra-owned bliss. Yes'm, off in the sticks, where we're lucky to have internet, out in the cricks and hollers.
Sam, by linking up the various sites farther to the north, you'll eventually be able to establish a connection to Hartman's facility. In short, it's time to tackle the northern part of the continent. Start by bringing the F2 South Distribution Center into the network. Some of the staff there are former residents of Cape Fort Knott who managed to escape the city before it was swallowed up by the tar. In addition to overseeing distribution operations, they also protect the facility from would-be assailants.
We're on a small homestead about 5 acres. We raise a mass of different birds, from pigeon, to chickens, to quail, peafowl, sheep, ducks, African grey parrot.
Accept the main order from this delivery terminal to proceed.
I go every November to Blackpool, Sophie. That's awesome, aquatic. Oh, maybe we can meet in Wetherspoons next to the tower face with tears of joy.
This cargo has been designated Do Not Submerge.
Oh yes, that would be great.
Order accepted. Thank you.
I'm counting on you.
I love Blackpool. The Christmas lights are just pure stunning. It's beautiful walking along the coastline. Yay, babe, I have met a new friend. Yes, I go for the lights, Sophie. Yes, stunning, starstruck. You know, last year they turned them off at 10 pence and I was gutted. Do you drink Pepsi? I'll treat our viewers to Weatherspoon's face with tears of joy. Definitely Pepsi, I'm a Pepsi girl. Yes, this energy-saving business, it's beyond a joke. But they are making electric cars which uses more energy and power. Face with peaking eye, face with peaking eye, face with peaking eye. Yay. I found a Pepsi friend, woo. I love Pepsi too. Yes, I don't get it at all. I got ice cold can of Pepsi now. Yes, so much better than Coke. %, 100 points. I've got mine stocked in the fridge, Sophie. It's additive, lol, grinning, squinting face. You just can't beat a nice Pepsi drafty from Weatherspoon's face, savoring food onk. The more I drink, the more I get thirsty. Face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy. Oh yes, and seaside donuts, yummy face, savoring food. Me too, lol, grinning, squinting face. I down a pint of water every few hours, so mix it up. Face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy. I actually do the same, Sophie. Yes, it's needed. Don't want no heat strokes. Oh yes, I've had it before, it's horrible. Oh, tell me about it, hot face. I'll be living on the coast in hopefully 8 weeks, so the back end of summer. I sent you some new subs, Sophie, and I sent them to your latest Forza video, smiling face with hearts. That sounds lovely. Oh wow, thank you, Starstruck. You're welcome. At least it's cooling down a little outside tonight. I might sleep in the garden, lol, grinning squinting face, sleeping face.
River's rising. We mustn't underestimate the potential risks here.
Lol, I might join you face with tears of joy.
Almost
almost there.
Rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
Measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted.
Yay, 743 subs now.
In progress. No anomalies detected. Welcome, sir.
Yes, I'll keep pushing for you, Sophie. 257 to my 1K.
You're with Drawbridge, I presume. Yeah, you seem like the
Yay.
genuine article.
Partying face, thank you lady, I'm very happy.
I'll just need a moment to check your cargo. This is downright perfect. You are a master of your trade.
It's my pleasure to help.
You have been making a real difference around here. All right. Go ahead and put us on the chiral network.
Thank you for posting my stream on your community page. Face red heart shape, face red heart shape, face red heart shape.
So we've been linked up, at last. There's also the necrobiotes you brought us as well. Feels like we finally turned a corner. For our part, we've shared data for some custom vehicle components, as well as some sturdy combat boots. I'm sure the vehicle parts in particular will come in handy for combat and cargo retrieval. You need all the help you can get, because those armed survivalists waiting for you out east are far more dangerous foes than the brigands. They're a bunch of fools who won't hesitate to kill people, with no shortage of lethal weaponry. Though I'll be damned if I know where
But lady, he was meant to tag you face with tears of joy.
Speaking of which, those combat boots ought to add some serious power to your kicks. You might want to equip a pair if you intend on getting up close and personal.
You're very welcome.
We've uploaded some schematics for pickup off-roader parts. One of them is a heavy machine gun. It automatically acquires and fires at targets in range. It uses MP bullets for added versatility. It's effective not only against human enemies like armed survivalists, but BTs as well. The other part is a sticky cannon. When mounted, it independently scans for cargo in the vehicle's vicinity and collects...
It may be a bit late for my community, but they will see it.
And who wouldn't want that? Pickup off-roaders can be equipped with 2 parts like these simultaneously. So choose whatever's best for the situation at hand. They're not something just anyone should be messing with. Their affinity with the dead makes them dangerous. But that's also why we can use them to prevent the dead from attacking us. With that kind of power at our disposal, we can put people's minds at ease.
It's all good smiling face with smiling eyes.
Some people have called me that. A while back, we had a situation with this group that went around looting whatever supplies they felt like. And I was the boxing champ who went up against these guys and sent them all packing with nothing but his bare fists. That's the story they tell, but it sure as hell ain't the truth. I didn't charge gallantly.
My community are mostly active at 3 pensum, or 2 AM lol grinning squinting face.
I asked why they were stealing from other people, and they said it was because they didn't have...
Face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy.
So I taught them other ways to survive. Trained them a bit. Nothing more than that, really. In the end, all we had to do was talk to each other.
Will I wake up to more subs in the morning lol?
And they're still here. In fact,
They go from one extreme to another.
if anyone around here deserves to be called a hero, it's you, Sam. I mean, you're the one trekking across Australia trying to bring everyone together.
Hopefully Sophie.
Right now, we're trying to develop equipment tailored
Yay.
to close combat specialists. If we succeed, anyone will be capable of fighting as well as the so-called Golden Fist. Feel free to lend a hand if our project interests you. Thanks again. We're glad to have you in our corner.
I'm gonna send you a message on Discord, lady.
So much more for others. Stay strong and keep doing your thing. We're in this fight together.
Sam, you're the best. Now get yourself back to the DHV Magellan and take a load off. Just so you know, tomorrow's been doing much better.
Okay, Sophie, thumbs up.
Order completed. Well done. Very impressive work, Sam.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
Raindrops are falling on my head. Oh, just a little longer, okay? Raindrops are falling on my head. And just like the guy whose feet are too big for his bed, nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. You know this song? So I just did me some talking to the sun. And I said I didn't like the way he got things done. Sleeping on the job. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. But there's one thing I know. The blues they send to meet me won't defeat me. It won't be long till happiness steps up to greet me. Okay.
Raindrops keep falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red.
Our server is popping partying face partying face partying face. Smiling face with hearts.
Are you alright, Sam? That was a gatequake just now. It seems West Fort Knott was hit hard, and their Cairo printer is no longer working. I'm afraid we won't be able to continue expanding the network until it's back up and running. Pick up your next main order via the terminal at the F2 South Distribution Center.
Smiling face. Norman, don't follow the odd person. Lol, grinning squinting face. Oh, that's bliss. I'm liking the screen right now, rolling on the floor laughing. Right guys, that's it for tonight. Thank you all for your support. And thank you lady for sharing it out. Appreciate it. Thank you all for coming. Take care. Yay lady, you better be here at 7 p.m. tomorrow. Okay, Forsaken, take care. Sophie, see you again. Smiling face with hearts. Haha, winking face with tongue. Thank you everyone. Good night everyone. Take care lady. Good night guys. Red Heart.